yes. Skibbity bubble the neem neem. Skibbity bubble dub, yes, yes. Skibbity bubble the neem neem. What the heck is going?
What's up, Dubs?
I don't want to be here.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Ren and Skibbity podcast.
What? No!
Well, that's too loud. Your mic's too loud.
What is up, you guys?
Are you
feeling skibbity today?
Skibbity.
Skibbity positive.
Skibbity. Unclear.
Okay.
Anyway, hi guys. What's up? Welcome back to the Ren and Skibbity podcast. Annie? Stop that.
ASMR.
No ASMR today. We've got serious business. First of all, what's up with you? How's your life? It's only been like a week since we uploaded. Sniffing as always. Take a shot every time Annie sniffs.
Alcohol poisoning.
And then kill yourself. Well, don't. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
Well, that's how you're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah, I'm just saying that would kill yourself.
You don't need to do two
I'm
separate
not saying
things.
yeah.
In order to kill yourself.
Yeah.
That's the killing yourself.
Yes, exactly. I'm not saying like take a shot and then slit your wrist.
Sorry.
When we are like a minute in, and I'm just.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry. Stop. No, I'm sorry.
Okay. How am I? How have I been?
What you been up to?
Our siblings came to town. That was fun.
Siblings are coming
to town.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
He knows when you're awake. Okay.
Actually, a fucking terrifying
song. It's
song.
horrible. It's awful. I hate it. I haven't done anything.
You did the same thing our last podcast. I asked you what you've been up to, and you went, for like 3 minutes, and then I was like, okay.
Let's just move on, because there's just nothing interesting to say.
We made candles.
So true.
We made homemade candles. Have you lit yours?
I did.
How'd it go? Okay.
Not fantastic.
Okay.
It's definitely never going to melt all the way to the edges.
We made pretty shitty, cheap candles, but whatever.
Candle within a candle.
A candle within a candle. We didn't have candle wicks, so we just bought birthday candles and shoved it into the middle of the candle.
It worked, kind of.
Yeah, it worked enough. They're pretty shitty wicks inside those birthday candles.
They're really skinny.
They're really skinny and like
they're only meant to be lit for like 10
and they
seconds.
Burn really fast. Yeah. So well. Anyway, I haven't been up to much though. Just working and shit.
Shit.
Big shitting. Yeah.
I've been shitting.
I've been on my period.
Yeah. Period poops.
Yeah. How have your poops been? Solid, liquid, somewhere in between? Don't answer that. Based off your face, I don't want to know. All right. Anyway, we'll stop talking about
a little bit of everything.
Well, today I have a really fun thing planned for Stump over here. She is going to be taking a quiz. Well, we're going to start with a pre-quiz. You've heard of pre-cum? This is pre-quiz.
Oh, dear God. Can I eat one of your cookies?
Yeah, you can eat one of my cookies. Annie's going to go get a cookie really quick. Go, run. I made sugar cookies, and I took them out of the oven literally like 10 seconds before we started recording.
You want one?
Yeah, give me one of the edge ones. Oh, speaking of edging.
Alpha Sigma.
Okay, shush, because I'm going to talk to the people. Speaking of edging, today I'm quizzing Annie on Gen Alpha brainrot. So I have composed a whole list with a lot of... I did research about these things, the origins of the terms and such. I'm going to start off with a fill-in-the-blank quiz, and then we're just going to do a general define this word quiz. So we'll see how she does. I think it should be very educational for the dumpsters and Annie.
This isn't really a topic I want education on.
Well,
but here we are.
You're going to get it.
Lauren didn't tell me what we were doing today until like 10 minutes ago. So.
Well, I didn't want her to look things up and come prepared. I want to see genuinely like where her level of education is at on these topics. It's very important to me. All right. To start off, we have a fill-in-the-blank quiz. There are 7 questions on this. Your first fill-in-the-blank, I'm just going to give you a sentence, and then I'll tell you where to put the blank, right? Sticking out your yacht for the
Rizzler.
There you go. 1 for 1. All right, your next question is, I'm 5'8" at 16 years old. Am I blank?
Never heard that before.
Well, okay. Am I cooked?
Oh.
That's what goes there.
Okay.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. Next one. What the?
Sigma.
Yeah, there you go. 2 out of 3. All right, we've got you're so skibbity. You're so.
Phantom tax.
There you go. 3 for 4. Boy, it's just blank. Alcohol. I didn't know that one either, which is weird for me. I can't talk. I'm.
Mewing.
Yeah. I blank all of you. Mog.
Ah.
So I think
For
you
the
got.
record, I didn't know what mewing was until Lauren told me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I know a lot more brain rot stuff than Annie does.
You should see Lauren's Instagram feed. It is so horrifying, guys.
No,
it's so awful.
It's all like Freak Bob and John Pork calling. It's bad.
Your Instagram reels are cooked.
No, my Instagram reels are cooked. It's literally just Roblox chicken nugget. It's bad. Anyway. I get a lot of dress to impress things also, which is interesting.
Lovely.
Okay, so Annie, you got 4 out of 7. That's not
Great.
bad, actually. I think I got 5 out of 7 when I did it. So you're not.
I would have preferred a lower score.
You're not far off from being at my level. And now, because I've had to do some research for this episode, I would say I have a level 10. No, I can't say that. I can't say that seriously. I'd say I know a lot of brain rot. So would you like to just get into it? Get some definitions going? I think
Sure.
this is going to be so fun. We're going to start easy. Well, the first one's easy. You've got this one. I know you know this one. What's Riz? Explain Riz to me.
Charisma.
Basically. Yeah. Short for charisma. It's the ability to flirt or pull women,
Yep.
right? Riz will come up a lot later because Riz is often paired with a lot of these other terms. Skibbity Riz, Ohio Riz. We'll get into it. All right. So I knew you would know Riz. Speaking of Riz, what do you know about Baby Gronk?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I don't know what
Have
Baby
you ever
Gronk
heard of
is.
Baby Gronk?
No.
How about Livy Dunn?
Livy Dunn's just like a TikToker, right?
She's a gymnast.
Okay.
I'm sure she has a large internet presence as well, but okay, so basically
I know one thing about Livy Dunn.
stop. So basically, Baby Gronk is a 10-year-old football like prodigy. He's also just like a TikTok personality. And but the name Baby Gronk refers to a former NFL player whose last name was Gronkowski. So people are saying he's like a miniature Gronkowski. He's Baby Gronk. That's where the name comes from. Baby Gronk's real name is I don't remember. Man, something.
Not relevant.
Not relevant, but anyway, Baby Gronk, he is famous for the internet meme of Baby Gronk rizzed up Livy Dunn. So Livy Dunn is an American gymnast who goes to Louisiana State University. She has a huge male following, basically just because people think she's really hot.
Gross.
Yeah, no, she's been urged to like start an OnlyFans multiple times. She might have actually. I don't know. Not sure on that one. Should I search Livy Dunn OnlyFans? No. Anyway, she's a highly sexualized individual. But this meme became popular when Baby Gronk uploaded to his YouTube channel a video of him meeting Livy Dunn at LSU and was like, I rizzed up Livy Dunn. And basically just went up to her and was like, hey. And she was like, you should totally come to this school next year, even though he's fucking 10. And then she was like, you're so cute. Gave him a hug. And everyone's like, wow, Baby Gronk rizzed up Livy Dunn. And then it just like spiraled into all these memes about Baby Gronk. Like it started as something just like kind of dumb, but it took off. So now any brain rot video you see that's like, you know those brain rot videos that are constantly like, this yacht has a level 10 Riz at Baby Gronk rizzed up Livy Dunn in Ohio. It's like mad. It's like brain rot maxing, basically. Livy Dunn.
No, I do not see those videos.
Well, whatever.
I don't see brain rot maxing videos.
Well, whatever. Baby Gronk and Livy Dunn are like two of like the faces of brain rot, essentially. So there's
Awesome.
that. All right. Do you want? Let's see. What's edging?
I don't want to describe edging right now. I know what it is, and it's horrifying that children reference it all the time.
No, it actually is, because I think kids don't know what they're talking
I
about.
really don't think they do. I don't want to describe it. Trust me, I know what it means.
Just in simple terms. I'm sure you can say it in a way that's not bad.
Just getting close multiple times until you finally get there.
No.
Okay.
Actually, it's bringing yourself to the edge of completion, but like not letting yourself finish. You don't.
Well, yeah, I
finish.
know. Usually, eventually they do, though.
Not in the internet world,
Well,
because what
okay.
you're trying to accomplish is not an orgasm, but gooning. What's gooning, Annie?
That I don't know.
Gooning is the state of being that you are in after a long edge session. A sense of hypnosis, almost. A tingle throughout the body that's not an orgasm, but a goon.
That's what gooning is?
That's what gooning is!
Fuck.
It's just how you feel after edging for a long
Isn't
time.
this like children's
No,
humor?
yes! This is like
What is
weird.
going on? This is horrifying.
Yeah, no, it's like actually so weird. Because I think a lot of the kids that say that stuff, like, I don't think they know what they're talking
I'm
about.
sure they don't.
I think a lot of these terms, from what I've read, a lot of these terms became popularized from like Twitch streamers and stuff, and a lot of like gaming terms. And so I think kids just like saw them being used on the internet and started using them when they, I think originally were being used by like adults, you know? But yeah, kind of weird. Anyway, let's move on.
I first learned about edging on one of those.
Take us back to the beginning.
On Snapchat, they just have like a bunch of super random like story things.
Oh yeah, Snapchat is so weird.
Originally learned that from one of those. I was like
kinda loud.
11, and I was like,
Okay,
okay,
Awesome.
good to know.
that's weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
All right, what about mogging?
Mogging it's like flexing that you're better or something, right?
Yeah, that's
just showing
yeah.
off.
Kind of. Yeah, it's to outshine someone who's like within the same vicinity as you. It typically refers to like being superior in a physical sense, so like stronger or more attractive, larger in stature. For an example, like if you were to walk past or near someone shorter than you, that would be considered height mogging. So
So it's not even something that's like intentional. It's just like sometimes it just happens.
a height
You
mog,
mog.
I can mog anyone. So I think it is intentional, but maybe like I don't really know. That's
I don't
That's an
care.
interesting
Let's
question.
move on.
I'm not sure. This one's actually new to me. I learned today, courtesy of Caden, because of course Caden knows a lot
Of
about
course
brain
he
rot.
does.
Molding.
Molding?
Yeah.
No idea.
Take a guess. Just like come up with something.
Male pattern baldness.
Not super far off. It's a mix of the words mad and bald, or like balding. It's used in like the gaming community. It just means like to get really angry about something minor. You're acting like an angry bald man, I guess. I don't know.
Okay,
You're
I've
molding.
molded before.
Yeah, everyone has molded.
We've all molded.
But have you mogged?
I'm
Have you
sure
mewed?
I've mogged. I've never mewed.
Do it right now.
No.
I'm doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm sure you've mewed. It's literally just, we'll get there. It doesn't matter.
I mean, like,
All right, this one I'm actually so excited to talk about. Skibbity.
I mean, I know the video. I know the song.
Skibbity toilet.
The toilet thing. I don't know the origin or why the fuck it exists.
Okay. I should probably stop eating on the podcast. Sorry, guys. But these cookies are really good.
They are real good. I ate my whole cookie already.
All right. Yeah, the term skibbity comes from the famous YouTube video, Skibbity Toilet. Annie.
Might be. Sorry, guys.
Which is what I played at the beginning of this.
Skibbity toilet. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Anyway. It comes from this YouTuber who makes like cursed animations, which is like not an unheard of thing. That was really popular when I was growing up too. People would just animate the most like absurd like weird things on the internet. You know, just sometimes you see like strange little animation things like on TikTok or whatever. Like, it's just this guy who does like
Sometimes
animations.
involving beloved characters from your childhood.
Sometimes, a lot of the time. And like, it's literally just that. He just makes these like cursed animation videos, and he made one. Oh, this YouTuber's name is DaFuck Boom. And DaFuck spelled D-A-F-U-Q.
I kind of figured.
Question mark? It's like DaFuck Boom. Yeah, anyway.
The fuck? Boom!
Yeah, that's the creator who
Did I
made...
pronounce it right?
Yeah. Who made the original, like, Skibbity Toilet video.
I hate that man. Kill yourself.
The video, if you guys haven't seen it...
Sorry to fuck Boom. Don't
is
kill yourself.
is like an animation of this head coming out of a toilet, and it's singing that song that I played at the beginning. That song is a mashup of Give It To Me by Timbaland. You know, the like... The style is ridiculous when you see me in the club.
Sure, yes.
Real nice. That song. It's a mix-up of that song and another song called Dom Dom Yes Yes by a Bulgarian artist named Bizer King. Yes, this song is in Bulgarian and Turkish. Those are the two languages that the Skibbity song is in. The lyrics translated say, touch me here. Touch me there, touch me everywhere. Don't ask what I am doing in your bed. Come to the start. 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 4 equals 16. Black BMW is everyone's nightmare, is everyone's nightmare. Audi, Mercedes. I will destroy you, I will destroy you. I will leave you in the dust. I promise, I promise. However...
The fuck?
The fuck? Boom. However... The part that has like become viral. The fuck am I saying? The just like skibbity dop 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 yes yes skibbity dop dop yeah whatever. That part just gibberish. So the rest of the song weird as fuck. But that part doesn't mean anything. It's not a language. So
okay.
Yeah.
Skibbity
Literally
toilet.
just gibberish. And that song or that video just for whatever reason got really popular. It has like 46 million views. Yeah. And
that's really upsetting.
yeah, so skibbity now, that word it's combined, similar like how I was saying with Riz earlier, that word just gets combined with a lot of other slang terms a lot. Skibbity, Ohio, Riz, whatever, Livy Dunn, what the fuck. So yeah, that's like, isn't that kind of like interesting though?
Sure.
Thoughts on the lyrics?
Not sure I can form a coherent thought about the lyrics.
No, because they make no sense. Like, what are you singing about? 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 4 equals 16.
It's so true, it does.
It is so true. 4 times 4 does equal 16.
That's a very satisfying multiplication, actually. 4
I
times
agree.
4 is
It's
so
kind of
16.
like Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like 3 times 7 is so 21. Right?
It feels so right.
Yeah.
My favorite number is 3 times 7 equals 21. I tell people that, and they're like, that's not a number, that's an equation. And I'm like, right, well, my favorite number is 21, but because specifically of 3 times 7.
Do you know my favorite number?
You've told me. 3?
13.
Close enough. I knew it had a 3 in it.
It does.
Yeah, and 3 has a 3 in it.
It's so weird to have a favorite number. It's
think
so
so.
arbitrary. Like, why? Why?
I don't know. People have favorite everything that's like arbitrary. Like, who cares? I don't know.
But like having a favorite color often applies to your
No,
life.
yeah.
You might own a lot of things in that color. I don't own a lot of things that say 13 on it.
Can you imagine? Oh, it's my favorite number. So people will literally get those like tattooed though.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Like,
guess.
do you have a favorite letter though?
No.
Really?
Do you?
I'm partial towards the end of the alphabet.
I was going to
letters.
say the same thing.
A lot of people feel that way.
Like the last 5.
VWXYZ is just very...
That's good. X is great.
Yeah. I feel like those feel like odd numbers to me. They feel very crunchy and like they're kiki.
So kiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas like LMNOP, booba.
LMNOP is so booba.
LMNOP is so booba. VWXYZ is so kiki.
For more thoughts on Kiki and Booba, listen to our other podcast episode
Number, I don't remember.
about Kiki and
Find
Booba.
it. It's titled Kiki and Booba.
Is it even?
Yeah. It's called the Kiki and Booba debate. So.
Lovely.
All right. All right, let's keep going. Now we're moving into the looks maxing category. Which includes a few other things. You look like you don't like this.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, okay.
You
Should we
knew
stop?
that already. Yeah, bye. Kidding, guys. I'm still here.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Alpha
Describe
Sigma.
maxing.
Toilet. It's like going all in on something, I think. Like gym maxing is just like going real hard at the gym, something like that. I don't know. That's yeah.
That's not bad. It comes from like to maximize something.
Yeah.
So looks maxing is probably like the most commonly referred to form of like maxing, which is like to maximize one's own physical appearance. So there are a lot of different things that are part of brain rot, like mewing and jelking.
The fuck is jelking?
Oh, that one's like the worst one. We'll get into it later.
Oh, God.
That are like part of looks maxing, like doing things to enhance your own looks. But there are a lot of other types of maxing, because it's to do anything to the maximum. So if you're like simp maxing, you are being like the most extreme form of a simp. You're doing it to the maximum. But this can be really funny to use if someone's being like a bitch. You can just be like, oh, they're bitch maxing today. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah, so like I kind of like this one.
Constantly bitch maxing.
That's actually, I was literally thinking of her, but also maybe we shouldn't name drop on the podcast.
I don't know. Who's gonna know who Eileen is?
Know. She did something horrible today. I want to tell you later, but no.
Just tell me now.
No, because you name dropped. If we were,
then we have ADHD, so we'll forget.
I won't forget.
Tell me.
But also, like, it's something that the dumpsters would not understand because it's very specific to like.
Okay, fine. Dumpies, remind Lauren to tell me what Eileen did.
Kendall might. She was there. So. Anyways,
because Kendall's the only
out of all of these horrible dumb Gen Alpha slang terms, maxing is the one that I think I'd be most likely to actually use in my real life. Because like bitch maxing, that's hilarious.
That's good.
Like that's so funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, types of looks maxing specifically, mewing is one of them. You know what that is?
I am familiar with mewing, unfortunately.
Explain it for the people.
It's you like rest your tongue on the top of your mouth to like make your jawline pop, I guess.
Yeah.
And they do this stupid like they run their finger along their jaw and do like a shush thing because it's like I can't talk, I'm mewing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't know that until recently. So.
Yeah, I think I taught you that. Yeah.
You did.
Well, now you know. Yeah, it's like supposed to enhance your jawline or whatever, just give you a more defined jawline. So it's part of looks maxing. Jelking.
What the fuck is that?
Take a wild guess, because I bet you won't guess. It's really weird.
It sounds like it's something gross. It's a gross sounding word. Jelking?
Guess how it's spelled too.
Is it not just like Jelking?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
It's basically that, but it's spelled with a Q instead of a K.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't look that up.
I don't even have a guess. I don't know.
It's a part of looks maxing, so that gives you a clue. Which part of the body do you think it's enhancing?
Your butt.
No. Not a bad guess, though. It's your penis.
Oh, God. That was, I'm going to be honest, my initial gut reaction. That was my gut guess.
Yeah.
But that was too gross for me.
Well, unfortunately, that is the answer. Jelking is a technique some people use to enlarge their penis. The practice consists of exercises that pull and stretch the penis. They stretch their penis to just make it longer. I read this thing that was like, some people have said that they've been able to notice like an inch to an inch and a half of growth after 8 months of jelking.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, no, jelking
That's
pushes
awful.
the blood to the tip of the penis.
Oh, God. Can I express an opinion?
Sure.
I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not. It's like, when I see a man, I want to not be able to tell that he has a penis.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I don't want to see even the faintest outline.
You don't want to see a bulge at
all.
all.
No, thank you. I don't want to see anything. Like, when girls are like, it's gray sweatpants weather. No, thank you. I'm good. That's disgusting.
You're just gay?
No. I mean, I am, but I do like men, I promise. But
I like men, but I think penises
I
are
want
ugly.
to be able to choose when I want to see your penis.
Yeah, no, well, that's the thing. It's like, I like men, but I think penises are ugly.
Yeah, they're
It's like-
gross. And I don't want to be able to see your penis through your clothes. Not even a little bit.
It's fine. Like, I can be attracted to men and love being in a relationship with a man, and, like, penises are just kind of
I mean,
ugly.
I don't really like when I can see women's nipples all that much either.
Or, well, like, I don't
I'm
like
not
a-
gonna, like, shame them for
no,
it, but,
like
I don't
a-
want to see
a camel
anything
toe?
that's going on
No,
under
I don't
there.
want to see that either.
A camel toe is, like, the same as being able to see someone's bulge.
I
Like,
don't-
come on.
I don't love seeing the outline of people's parts. I'm not all
No,
about that.
I don't want to see any of it.
I get that.
Clothes exist for a reason. I'm not in support of freeing the nipple. I mean, if you want to, that's fine, but I don't really want to look at it. I'm good.
Anyway, that's joking.
Sorry. Maybe controversial.
My
but-
controversial opinion about penises is that, like, a big penis is not a good thing.
No.
Like, it's not a good... Stop. Why do
Doesn't
all
seem
these...
great.
Men have, like, the weirdest standards that they've set for themselves.
I know.
When
Women
it's like,
do not
women
actually
don't
care.
want that.
No.
Like, I don't know why guys seem to think that... Like, they don't understand the female gaze.
Well, they clearly don't understand that the most pleasurable part of sex for most women is not penetration.
Oh, yeah.
So the amount of pleasure they get from sex has nothing to do with the size of your penis.
Yeah, no.
Like-
most of it's not from that. Not that that's not
Yeah.
also, like, you know, great or
Yeah,
helpful in
but-
any way, but it's like, I don't know.
That's
the
not
clitoris
the best
for
part
most women is
for most
where
women.
it's at. So,
They're only like 20% of women or something can actually climax just from penetration anyway.
I can't.
So, like-
and it's nothing to do with, like,
Yeah.
Nathan at all.
It's
It's like hard.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
The clitoris exists for a reason, guys.
Yeah. Anyways,
Sorry.
besides that, I think,
This
like,
conversation is getting graphic.
no,
but-
well, that's fine. We're adults. I saw this podcast, of course, these men, who, like, they were reading, I think, like, stories people had submitted and giving, like, advice. And this one man had submitted a thing where his girlfriend told him that he had good boyfriend dick, which means, if you haven't heard the term, means, like, not too big, not too small, like, the kind of penis that you can, for lack of a better word, use for a long time.
Okay.
Because if their penis was just way too big, it'd just be like, I don't want to do this all the time. Like, that's just gonna hurt, obviously. And if it's too small, sure, maybe it won't be able to. I don't know, hit the right spots, whatever. But, like, it's just like a good medium size, which is what most women actually want. They're like, no, this is perfect. It, like, does the job and doesn't hurt me, right? And he was, like, so offended that his girlfriend didn't think he had a big dick. And I was like, she's telling you have the perfect size dick. Like,
so
men have it in
weird.
their head that the bigger the better, and it's so just not true.
No.
Like, that's not at all true. Like, and a lot of women, even, like, a medium to smaller sized penis is still going to hurt. Like, for a lot of women, sex is just painful.
Yeah.
And, like, so I don't know where it came from, but men, like, they will not let go of this. And they're like, oh, but, like, even if you say it's good, like, it still sucks, you think it's not big. No, big is bad. Stop thinking big equals good.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
That is definitely a standard that men fully just set for themselves and assume that women care about when literally we do not.
I'm sure there are some women who do.
Sure, maybe,
But,
but like,
all of my friends, all the women I've talked to, no.
doesn't matter.
All the girls I've known in real life have not felt that way.
If
So-
the only thing you know how to do is stick it in, you're doing something wrong anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, we should maybe stop talking about.
yeah, whatever.
Well, we were talking about jelking, and that's like a wolf. All
yeah,
right.
that's horrifying.
Mewing
That's
and jelking.
awful.
We've only got a few left, actually. We went through these quicker than I thought. I thought there would be more conversation to be had around this topic.
I'm okay with this being a short episode.
I thought it was going to be a long one because I wrote so much in my.
Skibbity toilet, don't stop edging to my yacht.
Yacht is actually the next one.
Your yacht.
What's a yacht, Annie?
A butt. A good butt.
A big butt.
Yeah.
A fat ass.
I have a yacht.
was-
I can admit that.
It was actually originally part of AAVE.
Uh.
It was a shortened version of goddamn. God damn. You know?
Well, that's what I always thought it meant when I first started seeing Gen Alpha use it because I had seen it used that way.
yeah. And that's
So-
where it, like, started.
Like saying goddamn to someone's
Yeah,
butt.
damn.
Is that where it came from?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But since it was often used, like, in reaction to fat asses, it came to just mean fat ass. Which I think is strange.
That is weird.
But, like, okay. But yeah, a yacht is a fat butt.
White children bastardizing black slang.
Crazy.
Love to see it.
Crazy.
We do not, actually. That's horrifying.
Tell me about Ohio.
I don't know why it's a joke. I don't know. I've
You know,
certainly
like,
heard
how
people
it's
talk about Ohio.
Used though, like typically.
I don't know. I've seen people be like the most normal guy in Ohio, so because I don't know, to like someone who's definitely not normal, whatever.
So you have determined that Ohio is like negative at least.
Yes.
Okay.
Ohio is not a good thing, I don't think.
So the meme around Ohio started when a lot of internet users started posting stories and like news articles of crazy things happening in Ohio. And it became very popular to say like only in Ohio, or like of course this would happen in Ohio, which was later just like Ohio. Like people would just say Ohio. It's very similar to like the Florida man thing that was common like a while ago. Because you always heard about Florida man does crazy thing. So it was really similar to that. People just hearing about ridiculous things happening in Ohio and just being like, oh, of course, Ohio. So then the term Ohio.
Shout out Bree.
Shout out Bree, she's from Ohio. Shout out to Springfield. They're eating the cats.
Eat the cat.
Oh, we need to talk about the
cat.
debate a little bit after this.
God,
I think we should. Anyway, so then the term Ohio just became a negative adjective that has just been paired with a lot of things. For example, like Ohio Riz means bad Riz. You have a level 0 Riz as opposed to a level 10 Riz. So Ohio Riz is saying like you do not have the ability to flirt.
What
or
does
pull women.
skibbity riz mean?
I think skibbity Riz is good and Ohio Riz is bad. I'm actually not sure about that one. Let's look
Skibbity,
down.
I cannot tell if skibbity is positive or negative or neutral. What is skibbity?
Is skibbity positive or negative? Let's find out. It's a playful, nonsensical term.
So kind of what I thought. It means nothing.
Used as an expression of excitement, randomness, or to accompany a fun dance move. So it's just like lol random for my generation out there.
It's like when I used to sit at lunch with my friends in junior high and they'd flip over my tray and say breakfast for no reason.
Breakfast. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So it just is just like a
word.
random exclamation, I guess. So skibbity. I think that's what this says, but I don't know.
But what does... Okay, whatever. I'm being mom, and I'm being so like, but what does it mean?
This Reddit user says skibbity is making fun of slang itself. Is skibbity self-aware?
Maybe.
It's a reference to the skibbity toilet video, but it's unclear how it's
I can't give that
used.
much of the benefit of the doubt
What's
to Gen
skibbity?
Alpha.
Okay, no, okay. I know Ohio Riz is bad. What's skibbity Riz? Is that good? I sound, oh my gosh, I sound so old.
We sound like mom. This is what mom does every time we tell her a new slang word.
We're trying to learn, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, a skibbity Riz would be defined as someone who can riz just like a skibbity. In this sense, randomly or off the cuff. So skibbity is like random out there, out of pocket riz. I think that's what it is. Do you think?
Okay.
It might be that? Skibbity Riz, like where the fuck did that come from? I don't know. That's my best.
Like there's a character in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Hitchcock. I think he has skibbity riz.
Okay.
Because, well, his friend Scully is talking about him one time. And he's talking about how he's not good at flirting, but Hitchcock is. And the girls he's talking to are like, I don't think you should look up to Hitchcock for flirting. And he's like, oh, he's fearless. I once saw him ask out a breastfeeding woman. That's kind of skibbity riz, I think.
Okay, this says it can be cool, good, bad, or dumb, depending on context.
So it just means fucking nothing.
It basically just means nothing.
Oh my God.
That's all over the place. Sigma Riz. Well, we'll get into Sigma later.
Why would a Sigma have riz? Isn't a Sigma like a lone wolf?
Yeah, but like that's how a Sigma attracts women is by being the lone wolf rather than the leader of the pack like the
So
alpha.
they don't intend to stay a lone wolf.
No, like lone wolf I think in terms of like men, but not in terms of women.
Okay. Sure.
This person Googled, what is Skibbity Ohio Gyat Riz?
Oh God.
Skibbity means someone evil. Okay, I think no one knows what skibbity means.
Skibbity is just, you know what? I gotta give it up to Gen Alpha. They created such an enigma.
It's such an
slang
absurd
word.
term that no one understands.
No one knows.
I don't even think they know what they're really saying.
I don't think so.
I think it's kind of
They just think it's a fun word to say.
I think it is a self-aware sort of slang where it's like
yeah.
slang means nothing. It comes from nothing. You can pull it out of your ass or out of a toilet in this instance and just use it, and people will just cling on to it even when they don't know what they're saying or what it means. People will just like add it to their vocabulary.
You know what? I gotta give it up to Gen Alpha.
I mean,
for creating Skibbity.
And
I guess.
Honestly, I pride myself in like, I think I'm a very internet aware person. I like, even though I'm not on like TikTok and stuff that much or whatever, I still feel like I am good at keeping up with the trends and knowing what's popular. Like, I know which TikTok audios are going around right now, you know? But Skibbity really has me stumped. I am at a loss.
Stumpy.
Skibbity has me at a loss. Oh, do you know loss? That's an old meme, though. Not a meme.
The word loss?
No, but like, if someone says, is this loss? Or like, okay, I won't get into that. That one's not Gen Alpha. That's like an old thing. That's more like Tumblr. Anyway, which is a long time ago. All right. Well, Sigma was what's next, but we just talked about it.
Alpha, Sigma,
it goes along with,
toilet.
yeah, alpha and beta males, but like you said, instead of being like...
Alpha and beta have been around for a long time.
Yes, but Sigma is like the lone wolf type rather than leader. But Sigma as an adjective is... I'm not 100% sure on how that's
I feel
used.
bad for any like sororities or frats who have Sigma in their name.
Oh my gosh.
That's so unfortunate. There's probably like a Sigma beta out there.
I looked up Sigma adjective meaning, and it just said Sigma, noun, the 18th letter of the Greek alphabet. Yeah, okay, not that Sigma. Sigma. Oh, he's also not just a lone wolf, but like a bad boy.
Okay.
So
just like a fucking fuckboy.
He doesn't follow the rules, and he's more sexist than an alpha male. What the fuck? That's what it says.
So fucking stupid.
Wait.
I really want to know now if there's like a Sigma beta fraternity out there. That'd be so funny.
Okay, so like people use these words to describe Riz a lot. Ohio Riz, Skibbity Riz. Like, how is Sigma Riz used? Is it a good thing? Is he supposed to be good with women? Because it doesn't sound like it if he's more sexist than an alpha male. Oh, when you are a Sigma Giga Chad with Kai Cenat Riz and level 50 Bussin', oh my, Bussin' Gyat with Skibbity Toilet Fortnite King Boss, Sigma Gyat Rizzington Roblox. I don't know what any of this means.
Kill me.
This is not an answer. No one seems to know how to define Sigma Riz either. I think Gen Alpha's literally just saying shit.
They just say
words.
Well,
the thing is, this is why it's considered brain rot, is because it's literally meaningless nonsense that we're putting in our brains.
No, like growing up, we had a bunch of stupid memes that were like dumb, whatever. But they had meaning. Like, they weren't just nonsense words we pulled out of our ass. That's what bothers me so much about Gen Alpha brain rot. It's just words. They just say things to say things. Yeah. The joke is that they said that thing. Yeah. And not that they referenced something funny.
There were so many memes growing up that we could be like, oh, well, the origin is this, and this is why it's funny, and it's referencing this. Yeah. But, like, none of this, it's like nothing. Yeah.
Like, D's nuts is stupid, but at least we know where it comes from.
Right. I'm like, oh, it's a reference to this video.
And it means, it just means these nuts. Like, yeah.
Like, it
has a meaning. It's fucking stupid. It's the same as, like, getting someone. It has a meaning.
Yeah, with, like, your mom, got him, you know. Yeah. Like, these nuts, gotcha. You didn't see that one coming. You know, it's a misdirect. Skibbity's nuts, if you will.
So true. Ethan came up to me the other day, and he said, "Hey Annie, replace the vowels in Scooby-Doo with E."
Skibby-Dee.
Like, shut the fuck up, Ethan.
Okay, anyway. That's Sigma.
Awesome.
We've only got one left. You've almost made it to the end.
I'm so strong.
Let's see what you know about Phantom Tax.
So you told me a little bit about Phantom Tax, but you were very unsure as to whether or not you were right.
I was right. I looked it up, and I was correct.
So Phantom is like some Twitch streamer or something.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I can't remember the rest of what you told me about it.
So Phantom tax is an internet slang term, obviously, that describes the theft of food between friends. So, remember that audio? Well, you can take it.
I don't want it. That was my example.
Annie just took my
I grabbed her cookie.
Like that audio that was popular? This was more popular with, like, millennials. That was, like, the cheese tax. You gotta pay the cheese tax to, like, your dog or your cat or whatever when you get cheese out. It's like that with your friend's food. You gotta pay the Phantom tax to your friend. Because Phantom, the Twitch streamer, he coined the term when he would do... He does Twitch streams with Kai Cenat. Big name in brainrot. You have to know about Kai Cenat. He is also a Twitch streamer. And anyway, they would stream together and he would take Kai's cookies. And he would say that it was like the Phantom tax. Phantom explains it as like, when your friends got a meal, they owe you, if they're eating it in front of you, they owe you like, 5 or 10% of the meal. Anyway, later, a TikTok went viral of a Fortnite character singing a parody of the song Ecstasy by Suicidal Idol. The parody had lyrics that included multiple internet slang terms, like sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. You're so Phantom tax. And that skyrocketed.
You're so Phantom tax means nothing.
No, it doesn't.
That
skyrocketed the popularity of using Phantom tax
Yeah, okay.
in brainrot. It was originally just like a thing that he used on his like channel, and like his viewers understood like the term. But that being included into that song is what kind of brought it into the brainrot world.
Lovely.
So that's what Phantom tax is.
Sticking out your tongue for the picture.
Do the people at home think I missed anything? I feel like I included as many brainrot terms as I can think of. I was gonna talk about Freak Bob and John Pork, but I don't know how to explain them.
You don't need to.
Yeah, but I told you that that's what's on my For You page. It's Freak Bob, it's John Pork, it's Roblox Chicken Nugget.
Maybe just post a John Pork and a Freak Bob video to the...
Yeah, maybe I'll do that on the Ren
story.
Stumpy Instagram, and you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Because, like, that one's, like, hard to explain. And John Pork does have, like, this... He's, like, an AI-generated pig man. And he has this, like, backstory. He, like, used to be a gangster. Anyway. There's a lot of John Pork
I saw John Pork for the first time today.
That's crazy to me. I saw John Pork for the first time, like, I feel like well over a year ago.
I'm in my 20s, and you somehow do not have the For You page of a person in her 20s. So, I think that's where we have a problem.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes, because I'm in my 20s and it's my For You page, so there's all the evidence you need.
You know what? Can't argue with that.
It's like when mom says to be ladylike, and I'm like, everything I do is ladylike because I'm a lady.
That fucking pisses me off. She hasn't told me to be ladylike in years now,
No.
so.
But it's like, technically, anything I do is like a lady because I did it and I'm a lady.
Because I'm a lady. Like that? Sorry.
Anyway, guys, comment, how many of these did you know? How brain rotted are you?
If you knew all of them, I don't want you to be our fan
Does your
anymore.
yacht have a level 10 Riz?
Mine does, I think. You see my yacht?
I do not have a yacht. What's
that's
the
true.
opposite of a yacht? A taig. It's just yacht backwards.
I know.
Yeah. They should have a slang for that. What's the opposite of a fat ass? What's slang for a flat ass? Let's see if they've got one. Slang for a flat ass. Dead ass does not mean flat ass.
What the fuck?
Straight jerk? What the fuck? These are terrible. This is just like synonyms for flat ass. No, I need like a slang term. Well, I don't want to just look up flat ass on Urban Dictionary. They should have an urban thesaurus. Give me slang terms that are what I'm looking for.
Google urban thesaurus.
Urban thesaurus. All right, Annie, while I'm doing this, tell me your thoughts, because I feel like I talked way more than you today, because I had to do a lot of explaining. Tell me your thoughts on the debate.
Oh my god. Our country is absolutely fucking screwed. I don't even know. I mean, obviously I'm voting for Kamala. I don't really want to.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. There's never gonna be, what?
There is an urban thesaurus, but it's not good. I put in flat ass, and it gave me flass.
Flass, oh.
No ass at all. That's literally
awesome.
not
That's
slang.
the opposite of slang. They made it longer.
Yeah, white girl syndrome. This is floobs, but that's like flat
Floobs?
boobs. Pancake
Okay, whatever.
bottom. These are dumb.
No, I don't have anything, like, majorly against Kamala. There's never gonna be a candidate that I, like, really love.
Well, all politicians suck.
But she's about 1,000,000 times better than Donald Trump. I'll give her
Million
that.
times better. And there are things that I do actually genuinely like about her.
There are things I like about her. I do genuinely like Tim Walz. So
I
that's
love
helpful.
Tim Walz.
He's a sweetheart. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm less afraid about the results of the election. I mean, obviously, I'll be very upset if Trump wins. Mm-hmm. I'm more afraid about how the citizens of America are going to react to the results of the election. I'm terrified for Kamala to win because Trump's supporters are going to. I'm genuinely scared of them. I don't even want to imagine what they can do.
6th. Like,
there's going to be rioting in the streets if he doesn't win. There's no possible way that they'll believe the results if he doesn't win.
I need Donald Trump.
And vice versa. I feel like a lot of Trump haters are going to go crazy if he wins. Like, I'm scared for the world either way.
I need Donald Trump to die of natural causes because...
Wouldn't that be nice?
He's getting old, first of all. So, like, just die of old age.
You know, there are theories that he has syphilis.
But also... Anyways. But also just, like, even if he doesn't win this time, 4 years from now, he's just gonna fucking run again. I don't know, I swear, like, I don't know.
I still just cannot understand how a convicted felon is allowed to run for president.
I honestly think
convicted felons can't vote for the president. Why can they run for president?
Yeah, I don't know. I also think, like, I genuinely think he's going to be our Republican candidate until he dies. Like, I'm not kidding.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Unless he gets elected again for another term, and then obviously he can't.
He's just got
but
this
like
weird cult following.
No, it's actually crazy and scary. Like, I'm with you. Like, I'm scared too. Not scared enough that I'm like, oh, I hope he wins just so we can avoid that. Like, obviously I don't want him to win still, but I do think like it will be scary. Yeah. It's just like how does any sane person not realize that Kamala is an objectively better candidate?
I don't know.
Like, I saw this video the other day that I think explained it really well. He was saying that someone had asked him why he wants to vote for Kamala. And he was like, honestly, just like to put it simply, because like there are a lot of reasons and you could go into like a big debate about their policies and whatever. But like, it's as simple as the president of the United States is the most powerful position you can hold basically in the world. Mm-hmm. The United States is like a very big, powerhouse country. And the president has like a ton of power, obviously. And it's just like, even just to like teach to the younger generations, if Kamala wins, this teaches young women of color that they are important enough that they could even hold the highest seat of power in the world. And they can do amazing things. Mm-hmm. If Trump wins, it teaches young boys that even if they are convicted criminals, even if they have sexually assaulted people, even if they are, all these horrible things. There are a million
different things you could list.
All these horrible things, they could still hold the highest seat of power. It's like, what do you really want to teach to the younger generations?
Honestly, at this point...
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, obviously, it's a matter of policy. I'm concerned about policy.
Well, yes. But, like, even just as simple as
even
that,
if we're not even considering policy, he is objectively a bad person.
Yeah.
I don't understand how anybody can argue against that. He is a bad person.
He's still, like, a terrible person.
Yeah.
Like, why do we want to give...
He was held civilly liable for rape.
Why?
He is... like, very openly said disgusting, nasty things about women.
Like, why do we want...
He had said he would date his own daughter if they weren't related. He once said about a 10-year-old girl, she's going to be my girlfriend in 10 years. He's a disgusting human being. He's so gross.
Yeah, no. And like, policies aside, that is enough for me. Obviously, I don't agree with his policies and stuff, too, and I think Kamala's, like, plans for presidency are a lot better than his plans. Yeah. He doesn't even have plans. He has the concepts of a plan.
I'm not president yet.
But even like putting that aside, not that you need to, because like that's an important part of making your decision. Why would you want to give such a horrible human being that level of power in the world? Why would you want to do that? It's crazy to me.
The craziest thing to me that I like, it's just absolutely whack that he did this, is you know how during Joe Biden's presidency, there was a bill that was going to, like, give more security to the Mexico border, right? I don't remember exactly what the bill was going to do. I think like more guards, more security on that border.
Sure.
And Trump told the like conservative members of Congress to vote it down. This is what Trump is fighting for. Like, this is like a huge part of his like campaign, his platform.
Build the wall.
Is immigration issues, whatever. And he shot it down so that he could continue running on this issue. He didn't want the issue fixed because he wants to keep running on the issue.
He's selfish.
He just wants power. He doesn't want to improve our country.
No, he does not care about that at all. And I saw something about that actually. When I saw a video making fun of him for saying like, I have the concepts of a plan. I'm not president yet. Someone in the comments was like, what do you expect him to do? Just give away his plan so Kamala can steal it?
I saw that too.
I showed it to you. And someone replied to them and it was like, it's crazy how even as a supporter, you acknowledge that if he had a plan that would genuinely help this country, he would still hide it from us.
He would keep it to himself.
Yes, because he
to
doesn't...
make it harder for his opponent to win? Like, what the fuck is that argument?
Because he doesn't actually care about the well-being of America. He cares about winning.
He just wants power.
So it's like, even as a supporter, you recognize that. You just admitted that.
The entire point of running for a political office is you share your plans so that people can decide if they think that's a good plan.
Yes, that's literally all that it is. Like, what's your platform? Yes. Anyway, I think we made it pretty clear how we feel.
Also, literally, him even suggesting that post-birth abortion is happening is batshit fucking crazy.
He's just so
That's
stupid.
not happening. And women aren't getting abortions
loud.
in their third trimester just because they want to. That's not fucking happening. Sorry. Like...
Yeah. Well,
oh my god.
Oh yeah. On top of being a bad person, he's also just a fucking idiot.
He's stupid.
He's so dumb.
Somebody, I saw a clip
I am convinced
recently.
he has an IQ of like 40.
No, I saw a clip recently of a debate between him and Hillary Clinton back in 2016. He has declined so much since then. You should like watch some of his like clips from back then.
He was dumb even back then.
But he was like coherent. You could tell what he was saying.
Oh, but now he does the weave.
I do the weave. The English professors that I'm friends with, they say it's the most brilliant thing they've ever seen. What the fuck?
That was me farting at Trump.
Do you like my Trump voice?
Yeah. Anyway, if you disagree...
Also, you couldn't see I'm doing the stupid hand thing he does.
Oh, that stinks. That fart. If you disagree with us, go fuck yourself.
Literally go
and
fuck
don't
yourself.
listen to our podcast.
You are not welcome here.
All right.
But if you do agree with us, love you.
Slay. All right, well... Thanks for listening.
Alpha Sigma, skibbity toilet. Don't stop edging to my god.
You're too loud again.
God.
All right, song recommendations, and then we're done.
We be skibbity? My song recommendation is the brainrot version of 17 from Heathers.
No.
I was just singing.
No. Yeah, mine's Skibbity Toilet. No, it's not.
Sigma, skibbity toilet.
Do I have a song I want to recommend? I don't even know. Let's just shuffle all my songs and see what comes up.
To my god.
Oh, Mr. Insanity by DPR Ian. That's a good one.
That's a good song.
That is a good song. I relate to that song because I have OCD and it makes me feel insane.
Mine is Somebody Come Through by Wasia Project. Also, watch Heartstopper Season 3 when it comes out on October 3rd.
October 3rd.
October 3rd.
Also,
on
Amy,
October 3rd.
I think you should watch...
He asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd. I think you should watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and we can talk about it on here.
Okay, I'm rewatching Bridgerton right now, but I'll get to it.
Okay.
I'm already on the last
very
season.
Good. I didn't
so-
really like it that much, but...
Well, why would I watch it then?
Well, because it's interesting to talk about still.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. You guys are all skibbity, whatever that means.
You're so skibbity.
You
are so skibbity
have
toilet riz.
a level 10 riz.
Major got.
Oh, what's munting? What's
what the fuck is munting?
I've
never even heard that
I've heard
before.
of munt. Hold on one second.
Hold on. Guess we're not done.
Munting. Urban Dictionary. I heard Trixie and Katya talking about it. Necrophilia. Wait, no.
Oh.
Is that real? No, that's not real. Sorry. I need a more up-to-date version. These are all really old ones, so these aren't. To zone out due to the effect of using illicit drugs. Is that real? I don't know. Necrophilia. No. No.
Maybe it just means necrophilia.
No, it's not. Wait, everything I see. Oh no. Oh no, guys, I didn't mean to bring up necrophilia. Wait, this one says it's to fart into your mouth. Oh wait, fart in your mouth or his mouth. You fart in their mouth, and it's so like hot, like like hot gas. You know what I'm saying? That's what it said on TikTok. Oh, these are all more up to date. This one's like 8 days ago. Okay, yeah, it's to fart in someone's mouth. I don't know why necrophilia was a definition from like 2008. I don't know what was going on back then, but okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening.
I'm really uncomfortable.
You guys are so skibbity. Oh, Annie's microphone stopped working. So
Oh no! Again?
just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
So, bye.